Good morning, Wetumpka, and thank you for joining us here at WHTV. I'm Kristen Whitlow.
And I'm Mabry Calloway.
Any students enrolled in AP classes need to stop by the guidance office to pick up their AP memo and payment plan from Miss Miller. The first payment is due November 15th.
Sophomore class shirts are available for purchase. Orders will be taken until November 15th. Shirt costs are $12 to $15 depending on size. Orders can be placed at Miss Brown's room D6. Check out flyers across campus for more details.
Last Saturday, the Wetumpka High School Steam Machine Green Power team took home the #1 spot at the Grimston Grand Prix. The competition consisted of a 90-minute race and a video marketing presentation. The Green Power team is defending its title as the #1 team nationally in the Green Power USA F24 Advanced Stout Division. Keep up the great work, guys.
Speaking of green, today is National Pickle Day. For over 4,000 years, humans have been making and eating pickles. Each year in the United States, we consume over 5.2 million pounds. While pickles can be high in sodium, they are a good source of vitamin K, and in moderation, they make a great snack.
This week's club spotlight is on JROTC, and while not technically a club, we wanted to take the opportunity in the wake of Veterans Day to shine a light on this organization at our school. Here's reporter Ben Wilson.
I'm Ben Wilson with this week's Club Spotlight, and I'm joined by Ethan Jones out of JROTC. So what takes place in JROTC?
Well, in the classroom, we do basic military fundamentals and how to read a map or how to identify ranks and stuff like that. And they try and focus on life skills, like how to do your taxes or how to budget and stuff like that, stuff that other classes don't really have because I don't think there's any that do anything like that, and so they try and do as much as they can with that.
So the class isn't necessarily based on getting you into the military?
No, it can help you join the military if you want to, but they don't try and push you to go into it. If that's your thing, then that's your thing. If it's not, they're not going to push you. But if you want to and you tell them that, then they'll encourage you to do so and try and help you the best they can with that.
And in the class, are there any different teams in the class?
Yeah, we have competition teams. We have a PT team, a drill team, a color guard, and an academic team, and we go to competitions all throughout the school year and compete and try and win trophies for them. We've gone to, I think, 2 competitions so far, and we have a 3rd one coming up Saturday in Greenville, and hopefully we'll do good.
In the class, are there different positions along with teams?
Yes, there are different positions. There is the top 3, which is the battalion commander, the executive officer, and the command sergeant major. And the battalion commander is over everybody. The executive officer makes sure that everybody on staff does their job like they're supposed to, and then command sergeant major, they make sure the first sergeants and company commanders for the class are doing what they need to be doing.
So you mentioned an event this weekend in Greenville.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other events or competitions taking place?
Yeah, there is. We were supposed to hold a competition in January, but we may not do that because it may be very cold during that time, and also we tried to do one last year, but not many people signed up for it, so we're still debating on whether or not we want to do one. But I don't think we will. We have state, I'm pretty sure, is in March, and I think we have 1 or 2 in February.
And for the Veterans Day Assembly that took place last week, what was the process of the assembly?
Well, it wasn't just getting everybody in the gym and then doing it. We had people in different places doing different things, and we had to run through it multiple times to make sure everybody knows what they were supposed to be doing and make sure everything went as smoothly as possible. And so there was a lot that went into it. It wasn't just everybody just shows up. We had to, it was a lot of work, but I think it went pretty well.
And for new people wanting to sign up for the class, when can they expect to be able to do that?
You can really only do that at the end of the year. you can't just sign up in the middle of the year. It's like whenever they give you your schedule and you pick your electives, that's when you can do so.
And for those interested, what would you say to them about signing up?
I would encourage those that are interested to get into it because I think it's a really good class to take and it's well worth it. And I would say at least take it for a year if you're interested, because if you decide you don't want to take it anymore, then just try it out. I would encourage that.
Thank you. And back to you guys.
Thank you, Ben. Next we go out to Trevor Lewis, who is catching up with Morgan Causey, this week's Athlete of the Week.
Hello, I'm Trevor Lewis with your Athlete of the Week, and this week's Athlete of the Week is Morgan Causey. Morgan, what sports do you play?
I play volleyball, basketball, and track.
What sport do you like the most?
I probably like volleyball the most.
Now you said you play basketball, and basketball season is just right around the corner.
It is.
How many days a week do you practice for it?
Basketball practice is usually every day. Probably not Friday as of right now, but it's usually every day.
Do you plan on having a career in basketball?
I don't think so. Probably after high school I won't play. My main focus is probably going to be volleyball.
What advice can you give the upcoming freshmen on the basketball team?
If you want to play the sport, make sure you're all the way in it. Don't be afraid to play it. Like I said, anybody can rise to the top in any sport. It's just what you're willing to put into it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This weekend in college football, the Auburn game will be one to watch as they take on the Georgia Bulldogs this Saturday at 2:30 on ESPN. The Crimson Tide will also be playing against the Mississippi State Bulldogs, looking to bounce back after last week's heartbreaking loss to LSU.
This past Friday, our Indians defeated Bessemer in the first round of the playoffs in a close game. Along with beating out the Cold, the Indians beat them 22-21 with the point after touchdown from Alex Lundell. It came close, but they pulled through in the end. With this win, it brings us to another game at the Hohenberg Stadium in round 2 of the playoffs against Spanish Fort this Friday at 7 p.m.
Last Thursday, the Wetumpka ROTC hosted the Veterans Day Assembly that was held in the new gym. Many veterans and first responders were warmly welcomed while students thanked them for the sacrifices for their country. An exhibit was present to honor those who had fallen in the name of their country and did so respectfully. Songs were performed throughout the ceremony, thanking and honoring the veterans for their service to their country in efforts to protect our freedom, as well as some honoring the veterans who fell during their service. We saw demonstrations from our own JROTC, and the Prattville High School Air Force ROTC conducted a flag folding ceremony. The service concluded with a big thank you to all veterans. Captain David Roller was gracious enough to come speak, addressing an audience of veterans, first responders, and students. Captain David Roller's full speech is available to watch on our YouTube channel for anyone who is interested to watch.
That is going to do it for this week's episode of WHTV. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kristen Whitlow.
And I'm Mabry Calloway. And from everyone here at WHTV, have a great day.